I guess we're live, but I would like to see us before I say we are for sure. Yes, we are. So, hello. Hi, YouTube. Hi. Hi, Adam. So, hi, everyone. I'm here today with Adam Gaskell, the founder of Nonprofit Creators. I'm so happy to have you here. My name is Noura, and I'm the founder of Noura's Books, Tax and Accounting Professional. And today we're just going to talk about what Adam and his team does for nonprofits. They have been doing great job. Like the most thing inspired me really to tell you all about is the book he just helped other nonprofits get featured on. So hi, Adam, how are you?
I'm good, thank you, and appreciate the opportunity to share what we're doing and how to help more people reach the masses with their mission. So thank you.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Thank you. And feel free to talk a little bit about nonprofit creators and
Sure.
what inspired you actually to do it, and how long have you been doing that?
Okay, yeah, great. So we have two particular avatars or our ideal clients. So we help business owners and charitable minded people make more money and have more impact by creating a nonprofit. So really harness cause-based marketing to do more good in the world. So we usually work with those busy business owners or CEOs that are already philanthropic, or the individual that has that donation fund every year, that's something that they support, whether this cause or the veterans or you name it. And we show them a way that we're able to create a 501c3, build a premium website, fund them with hundreds of thousands of dollars via grants, and then also feature them in the book that you talked about. So that's our main people that we help, but at the same time, we also have the nonprofits that have already been in existence. So whether it's a brand new one up and coming, or some that's been in business for 2 to 5 years, or the dinosaurs per se that are 20 years plus in the game. So what we provide them is different types of strategies, and via the book is one of the most important ways that we've just launched it. So just to give an overview for everyone, when we took a look, we couldn't really identify a compilation or an anthology book with multiple authors in the nonprofit space. So Noura, at first I was like, well, this is weird. So it made me kind of nervous, but at the same time, it made me excited, saying this is something new. So what we do is we help nonprofit founders be featured in a book where they're their very own chapter and they become a best-selling author. So how we do that, you don't have to write your chapter. You don't have to spend hours and nights and long days writing it all out. You show up to a podcast, just like how me and Noura are here live right now. We do about 30 to 40 minutes. We ask 8 to 10 questions. We really get the passion behind the mission, or we identify that stepping stone or stopping stone. And almost every time we're crying on the call together, and we get all that transcribed. We send it to our publisher, who's helped 400 books become best-selling authors. She and her team puts it into a story format. Once that comes back, you, Noura, say yes, no, so. On final edits, we do one more, and then it becomes a very own chapter in a book with 15 other co-founders of nonprofits. So my main goal and our goal as a team, why we wanted to do this, was 3 or 4-fold. First, we wanted to raise the collective consciousness. What I mean by that is, let's put 15 heart-led, inspiring leaders that are really driving good things, that are doing more impact together, all in one place. Second, best-selling authorship speaks louder than words for a lot. If you're a best-selling author or an international bestseller, people pick up the phone faster. So you're able to take that stage and microphone and to share with more people, to be seen, to stand out. And the third thing was, we want to handle one of the key pillars for nonprofits, and that's consistent donations, or how to bring in new money, right? Some lifeblood of a nonprofit. So we said, if we can create a money machine and all the nonprofits can sell the book, or not sell, ask for recommended donations of $20, $50, or $100, you get the book for free. Now they have a way, they're featured with 15 other nonprofits, and they're their very own chapter in a book that our first one just launched 2 weeks ago, called The Giving Stories. So we feel honored to be able to be a steward of greatness for them and for nonprofits out there. So if you have an inspiring mission or a passionate nonprofit and doing real good, we're always looking for awesome stories to talk about.
Yeah, actually, the story behind the nonprofits is the most important thing. That's what I teach actually my students. Like, you have to share your story, because that story actually motivated you to start that nonprofit. Might as well share it with other from you, so you can actually, because what comes from heart goes to the heart as well. So that way you can motivate people who are in the same maybe boat, in the same situation of you, or they can just feel it, but they're not willing to go ahead and do a nonprofit. They can support you. They know you are there, because otherwise, how would they know that you are there? And how do they know your story? Like, if you know someone's story, it's really motivating, because they know, they are serious, and hopefully they're doing everything after that correct way, so they can maintain the nonprofit and gain the trust of people more and more. So this is very important. I love this idea of having the book and giving this opportunity for everyone to share the story. Well, thank you for doing that.
Yeah, thank you. And one final thing, if I may, to mention about it, is that networking principle when you're with 15 other amazing individuals. Just last Friday, we had one of our final networking groups. We spoke for maybe about 5 minutes, but all the nonprofits were helping and sharing resources. One says, I have this many millions of followers via social media. Well, I don't know how to do social media. Well, here you go. And they connected. And this one that helps with delivering books and won the 2022 Nonprofit Organization of the Year award. Well, I have a library and I have access to all these courses. Let me give you an intro. And it was so beautiful of just true giving nature of how to rise all tides. And it was powerful.
That's amazing. That's great. Awesome. So what else do you have? I know you are helping people with websites, Google Grants, and mobile application, like so many important things for nonprofit in order to help them feature and get more consistent donation, like you said. So can you tell us more about like the website, Google Ad, and touch base on the mobile app?
Sure. Yeah. So to give a little background on it too, just to allow the audience to understand where I come from a little bit too, is I've always wanted to be a sales soldier for someone or something good, and I fell in love with specialized knowledge and Tony Robbins and Dr. Richard Bandler when I was 17 years old, and did quite a few different careers in the sales and marketing space. But back in 2020, I decided to burn my boats and say, hey, I want to serve my way up. I want to help more people hit their goals and dreams, so then I will hit mine. So that's been my core foundation, and how I can best serve. And then this word kept coming up, nonprofit. And I said, well, hold on, epiphany time. If I can help these amazing nonprofits that are doing incredible things already, I can reach my mission. Let me use my sales, my gifts, and my zone of genius to help them. That's where my inception, or the inception of our company, was born, via the nonprofit creators to help serve. And what we ask ourselves is how we can best serve them amongst their journey. What's the next step, or what's needed to really create sustainable and accelerated success? So to answer your question, a few things, having a optimized website, or that digital real estate per se online, is so huge. We notice a lot of nonprofits have the heart and passion, but some of them truthfully don't have the tech background. They've created it early on in the stages, or they need absolute help, or don't have the specific strategy in mind of what a funnel is versus a website, or identifying what the psychology is of the consumer who comes to the site. So what our team does is we do either, if you have a website that needs that facelift or a revamp or a particular strategy to have a goal in mind and an outcome, we jump in. We're able to work with, you name it, any platform, rock and roll. If you're a newer nonprofit or a business and you need the full, say, enchilada per se, and want the website, we can turn around a website within 7 days. And our team is like the Dr. Frankensteins. What I mean by that is, you find this piece over here that you love, this piece over here that you love, or an ideal website, it can come to us and we will make sure it conveys your message to what you want it to say, the proper energetic transference, and the main goals, whether it's the donations or the awareness or to gain volunteers or to build your community. So we have an incredible service, and our team loves helping nonprofits and business owners make it aesthetically appealing to not an old and outdated model that we've seen in the past. Our mobile app, it's a fundraising platform. Give me a week, I'll give you more details. It's going to be free of service for nonprofits. We're going to help feature them. The cool thing about it is the sponsor revenue and how our team has worked in the past 20 years using the share boost technology and advocacy marketing of helping get your advocates, your close family, that grassroots approach to really turn into super influencers per se. So if you have a 400 following and you might not think you have enough people or not being seen, by this sharing, liking, commenting algorithm of how they have it, by putting it in front of the right people and then consistently doing it, it's a beautiful model of how we're helping nonprofits be seen and stand out from the crowd, but more importantly, generate revenue via sponsors. So more to come on that, since it's not officially out yet. Give me till the end of the week. We'll bring more information. And one other thing you mentioned is the Google Ad Grant for public 501c3 charities. And why emphasize on that? You're only granted if you're a public 501c3 charity. Google has a grant called the Google Ad Grant, or the $120,000 per year, never have to reapply grant. It's designed for one purpose, and that's to educate and empower. So you can get $10,000 every single month in your account to build awareness, to draw donations, to build a community with it. So usually we say, hey, if you have an extra $120,000 budget in marketing, that normally helps people be seen, even though Google can be foreign language. So just to be clear, it's not cash funds. It's monopoly money per se, because it only could be used on Google. But I believe Google is almost like the internet. I mean, I don't check my phone book anymore for answers or look up things. I Google it, right? It's a verb.
Yes.
So just for people that aren't very familiar, is like if you ever go to Google, you see those ads right up top. That's what we're talking about here. So that's an extra $10,000 to be one of those top ranking, and you have it. And our team helps currently manage over 306 nonprofits with strategy, and we believe in modeling. Success leaves clues. You don't have to reinvent the wheel. When stuff is done right and you have a team of experts behind you that know how to use it, success. And so we love helping nonprofits that have good missions that way.
Yeah, amazing. Yeah, I know a lot of people think this is a monetary grant, and actually, because my master class called like $10,000 in 30 days for nonprofits, when we tell people about it, a lot of them think, is it the Google grant? I'm like, no, no, this is not grant, and Google grant does not give you money. It just give you awareness, and so you can get money. So yeah, this is very helpful, because a lot of people, even if they get it, like they don't know how to manage it effectively. They do get the wrong thing about it. So it is always good to help people with that. And also, I tell people actually, if you're running nonprofits, you're busy. So even if you know how to do it, it's always beneficial to outsource. And yes, you need staff, you need volunteers, you need board members, you need everyone, but some stuff like it makes more sense if you outsource it. It's going to give you better return on investment. It's going to free your time. It's going to actually give you more value, because when you outsource, like you said, Adam, like you're doing over 100, managing over 100 nonprofits. So you guys are learning every day what's working or what's not working, versus like if you have someone in-house doing that, it's a longer learning curve and one person. So it's not the same. So some of the things, like it's more valuable when you outsource it. So yeah, this is amazing. You guys are doing, you and your team doing a great work. And thank you so much for that. And thank you so much for being here. And we're going to be talking soon. And For the people who, we're gonna put your information below, but can you let them know like how can they contact you? And don't worry guys, like we're gonna put the information under this video when we save it. So yeah, I'll give you the mic.
Yeah. Hey, thank you. Thank you again so much for the opportunity to, again, deliver and serve, and hopefully someone got some value out of this, and or pique their curiosity of what they can do. Because I'm a strong believer of what you just said. Stay in your zone of genius and hire the people outside of it. Create the ROI amongst yourself and play in the playground you wish to play in. There's a lot of stuff that can overwhelm you if you don't do that, right? So we're here to help take some of those off and release some weight for you. So the hello at the nonprofitcreators.com is our team email. Our main site right now that talks normally just about the nonprofit creation side of things is called the nonprofitcreators.com. And then also, Nora, just feel free to put my information in there for anyone to send me an email or has any questions, whether about the book, the website, or the Google Ad Grant, and we'll go from there.
Awesome. Thank you so much. And guys, like if you need help getting fund for your nonprofit and you want to learn how to do that, join my masterclass. We'll put the link also below. It's a free masterclass, so we can talk for about 90 minutes, and you're going to learn the main strategies you have to follow in order to be grant ready and to learn yourself how to get funded for your nonprofits. So thank you so much for being here, and subscribe to this channel so you can get all the notification when we go live with great people like Adam, and when I share also the information with you about nonprofits and also taxes and business. So I'll talk to you soon. Have a great day.